guys, so I thought it was about time that I did an updated high heel collection video. I hope you guys enjoy this. I'm going to talk you through all the heels in my collection, why I love them, how much I wear them, and any other information that you guys might need to know. And just an FYI, I do have a smaller collection than I used to. I moved house at the end of last year and had a huge clear out, and I really kind of edited my collection down to stuff that I wear a lot and stuff that I love a lot. So yeah, let's get into it. So first up are probably my most worn heels. This isn't in a particular order, but I'm gonna start with like my favorites. These are my Valentino rock studs. I have the high ones. They are in matte black. I wear these all the time. They're more comfortable than they look. Still not like super comfortable because they're pointed and high, but they just go with everything. I love them. They're so flattering. Even though they have an ankle strap, they don't cut off your legs. They're just gorgeous. I love them so much. 100% do not regret buying these. They are so great. Next up, my Gianvito Rossi Plexi pumps, or the Calabria pumps. These are the ones with the clear plastic sides. They look super uncomfortable, but they're actually pretty comfy. These are the rose gold leather ones at the front, and then the nude suede at the back. These are a little bit more jazzy. I bought these at Christmas and I love them, but I also do have the black suede ones, which I can't show in this video because I've left them in London, but they are so useful. I wore them so much, that's why I have them in 2 colors. They are so flattering as well. If you want to elongate your legs, they just work wonders. Next up are some nude pumps that I absolutely adore. These are from Topshop, some of the most kind of best value for money shoes in my collection. They're really comfy actually, and they lace up around the foot, and I just think they're really flattering, really eye-catching. Love them. They're not current, but I'll link some similar ones in the info bar below if you guys want to check them out, because I do love the style of these. Next up, another pair from Topshop. I love Topshop heels. These are my silver wraparound ones that I got last spring. I adore these. I saw them in the window and stopped and was like, I need to go in and buy them. They're around £50. I've worn them loads and I think they're just gorgeous. Statement. I love them. Another pair from Topshop that I wore loads last summer are these buckle up ones that I think are inspired by the Saint Laurent version that they do. Very comfy, except they do rub my toe a little bit, which kind of annoys me because they're not that high, but they kind of go with everything. They're a little bit kind of edgy looking. Love these. I've worn them loads. There are loads of similar pairs out there. Again, I'll link some below. Then some really jazzy ones that I got at Christmas from Topshop that I've actually only worn once. I feel like I need more occasions to wear these. They do some very similar ones this spring with pink on them that I do have my eyes on. So gorgeous. Again, I love Topshop heels and I just think these are so eye-catching, even if they're not the most wearable ones. Next up are this beautiful studded ornate design pair from Paula Victoire that I got when I was in Chicago probably almost 3 years ago now, 2.5 years ago at least, and I just love these. I've only ever worn them a couple of times because they're quite hard to wear unless you're wearing a very plain outfit, but I just think they are so beautiful, so statement. Absolutely love them. The next pair are the cheapest pair in my collection. They are from Missguided. They're very similar in style to my Topshop ones. They're also very similar to another pair that I have from River Islands. I've actually long-term loaned to my mum, but you guys might remember them from my Instagram. They're like a teal velvet pair, very similar to this. But I love these. They're very high though, not too comfortable to walk in, but perfect for Christmas. The next pair are my Sophia Webster Ricos. These are a classic design for Sophia. They're one of her original designs, but I actually have them in the rose gold and black suede, which I think is so much prettier than the black and white ones that she does. I love these. I got them in a sale about 3 years ago. I have been waiting for them to come in the sale. They're actually pretty comfy because you do have quite a lot of support around your foot, but they're very statement, so they're tricky to pair with things unless you're wearing like all black, but I do love these a lot. Next up are a pair from Reiss that again are a few years old now, but they're so gorgeous. They're gold, kind of really detailed strappy sandals. Not too comfortable on the toe situation, but so statement. Every time I wear these, I get so many questions about them. Next up, my Prada Turquoise shoes. I had these for my 21st birthday and I am never gonna get rid of them out of my collection because they have so many memories for me. Mike bought them for me. I love them. They're beautiful. They are the most uncomfortable shoes that I own. They are so hard to walk in, but they're beautiful. Next up, another pair of Pradas that are really old. I had these probably about 5 years ago. I wore them for our engagement party and I just absolutely love them. They are so knackered. The suede is like really damaged because I've worn them so much, but they are pretty easy to walk in considering how high they are, and they're just so gorgeous. For wedges, My first pair are these Club Monaco Castagnet collaboration that I bought last summer. I love these. They're like hairy and crazy, but super comfy, super easy to wear in the summer with like every single summer dress. I love these. I also have another pair of wedges from Jimmy Choo, which are the kind of classic crossover front style. These are also really comfy considering how high they are, and I got them in Bicester Village for a bargain, and they're just classic. They go with everything. They're a little bit dirty. The leather's a little bit dirty because I've worn them so much. I think I've spilt a few glasses of Pimm's on the feet, to be honest, on the front bits. But I love them. And then another pair from Paul and Victoire, another pair of wedges that I got in Chicago on the same trip as the other ones. These are so pretty, really easy to wear, really classic, love them. And then finally for boots, the first pair are these ones from Les Essentiel, which are the newest addition to my collection, and I love them. They are like a layered design of patent leather and suede. I have to say the patent leather has creased really badly from the first wear, but that's kind of the nature of patent leather because it is so shiny. It does tend to do that. These were not very comfy when I first bought them, but they've worn in very well. They're super comfy. I can wear them all day. I love the style. They're classic, they're plain, but they have an edge and they go with everything. They were pretty expensive, but I do not regret buying them. Love them. The next pair are my suede knee-high boots that I got from Gucci. Again, a Bicester Village purchase. They were such a bargain, but I think they're a real classic. Super high, quite hard to walk in, not very comfy, and therefore don't get that much wear, but I do really love them and they're very, very pretty. And then last but not least are these pair from House of Harlow that I bought about 6 years ago at London Fashion Weekend for £70. They will never leave my collection because they are so useful. I actually wear them rolled down, but they are designed to be like a kind of mid-calf kind of boot that's quite loose, that has this like tie around the ankle. So like versatile, easy to wear, and really, really comfortable. So that is it for my updated high heel shoe collection. I hope you guys enjoyed it. A little bit of a different kind of editing style for me, and yeah, let me know what you think. If you want to see like a boot version or a trainer version or a flats version, I know they're never as popular as the heels, but let me know if you want to see that, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys.